What it do, peeps? It's the beat chef with Watch the Damn Tape. I just wanted to jump on her real quick and talk about the Brittney Sykes trade. I watch a lot of Mystic games, and I really enjoy watching Brittney Sykes hoop. One of the most explosive players in the league. To be she unguardable. This is a good trade for both teams. Washington is finna go through a tough stretch. They're already out of the playoffs right now, and this tough stretch that they're on, it's going to really put them further out of the playoff picture. Alysha Gray is the oldest player in the WNBA. She's older than DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna Bonner's right behind her. Alysha Gray was starting at the beginning of the season. Play dropped off significantly. And even off the bench, she doesn't contribute a whole lot. They also traded Zia Cook. Zia Cook was just for cap space. They had to fit in Brittney. Alysha Clark makes about 185, so they had to get that number down so they can fit Brittney onto the team. The key thing for Washington is they got another first round pick. Seattle has 3 number ones next year, but this pick will be around right now. It's around the 10th pick. This is one of their own picks. So as we can see, Dallas is right now got a first rounder. Minnesota can get, if Chicago stays thinking like they are, this pick will be lovely. This will be a lovely pick. This could potentially be Olivia Miles. This could be a center, and this could be Lauren Betts. You just have no idea who this could be to a already loaded team. And like I said, Seattle's got the Sparks pick from Kelsey. Then you got the Mystics at 4. So now the Mystics will have the 4th pick and the 10th pick. The 9th pick Seattle got from Las Vegas for trading Jewel Lloyd. Indiana needs to get up here. They need to be in this area right here, in this rich area. But it's a good pick, and if we look at the current roster of Seattle, which they mentioned during the game versus the Fever, you see Lexi Brown and Dominique Malonga are the only ones under contract for next season. Everybody else is a free agent. I'm pretty sure they might sign Gabby and Skylar, even though Skylar's getting on up there in age. But if you look at their pay, the top people on their team, outside of the rookie Malonga, they make a significant chunk of money. And if you watch my video on Contract Talk, you'll understand that these players will be getting that max money for 2026. The screen's cut off on 2027. But you'll understand that this is one of the reasons why the league will start purging these players, because they don't want to pay these exorbitant amounts to these players as they get older. Washington, on the other hand, if you look at Washington, of course, Alysha Gray, you can count her out. Stephanie Dolson's an older player. You could count her out. Shakira Austin, she's still on a rookie deal. She's only 24. They'll probably bring her back. Shug Sutton, they can actually let Shug walk if Georgia Amore returns, or they draft a point guard with that 4th pick. But if you look at their roster, young players, 22, 22, 22, 24, 21. Youth, Kiki Irfin, 21. All of them under contract. All of them well into 2028. So they're going to go into this new bargaining agreement with a cheap, loaded, talented roster. And the smart teams are doing this. The dumb teams are signing veterans and trying to, and Zia Cook they told her to just stay at home. Don't even catch a flight, sweetie. They just said, you waived. We'll just pay you to leave. Because after July 13th, all salaries are guaranteed anyway. So if say for instance, if the Fever wanted to get rid of Turner, she's leaving paid. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is going to be interesting next season. This is what a lockout and everything else is going to be when it's all said and done. But this trade, this helps Washington with the youth movement. They get 2 first-round picks, 2 top players in next year's draft. And next year's draft is deeper than the draft that we just had. And there was a lot of players, especially in the second round, that got picked that are contributing, like Tiana Pow and Lucy Olson. Of course, Timpson was in the second round, even though Stephanie White's playing with her. But yeah, this right here, this is the future of the league. Cheaper players, and they're going to start weeding out these older players, folks. This is what it's all about. Seattle, good pick for them. Veteran team, they're going for a title. They need scoring and defense off the bench. That's what they need. They were not getting it with Alysha Clark. They got a younger player, more explosive player that's more versatile than Alysha Clark. I wouldn't be surprised if Alysha Clark gets waived at some point and they just bring in somebody. But this is it. This is it. This is what you don't want to see on your roster. A bunch of high-priced players in a contract year. This is what the league is saying. Okay, you want to play that game? We'll turn this whole league over and churn out some younger talent and get them signed and locked and loaded. But that's what this was all about right here. But this was a good trade. Good trade for both of them. Youth movement. Washington starting to fade. Seattle needs help. This fits the bill for both. But I just wanted to talk about that real quick and then show you the numbers behind it as well. And this is going to be happening with a lot of teams. If just on the side, let's just go to Indiana. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Fever. Unrestricted. You got Fat Cat, middle, rookie deal. All unrestricted. And your youth. Timpson, Clark, and Boston. That's what you build around. Pretty much everybody on this list, they will be probably put up for the expansion draft. And we got to talk about that early. I want to get on that early too. Probably about Friday, I'll be talking about the expansion draft because I want they'll give you guys time to even think about who on your teams would you put up. They got to put up 6 players. If they do it the way they did last time, they can only protect so many. And some of them are going to be lambs to the slaughter. And I believe that's what this young lady right here is for Indiana. A spot to give up. Give up Turner quick. Dantas, Howard, Colson. You got to give up somebody. You can give up them. You're not going to miss Colson at 35 years old. You're just not. And she knows it too. But let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. Peace.